right. All the news and the bright. Toyota Nissan, so Mazda, we break it down, no propaganda. Every pop was got a tell. Try to see the scale. We talk the truth, but that's the brand for car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda we roll. From dusty road to beams of control. Teams we break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars. All the bus drive into tomorrow. We bring the love, not just the horsepower. Is it a move or a DX5? We'll show you what's real, not just the hype. Spelling bills and engine moves, we teach you more than just tools from the basics up. Trucking, giddy, and car get stuff. If you knew or is on vet, all love of cars, you ain't seen nothing yet. It's even bloody, Bobby Pro. This is more than just machines. It's the love, the life, the dream. Now we roll from dusty road to beams of control. Real steams, we break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars. Good morning, my people. How are you doing today? But how was your night? How was your weekend? Muyombia Mark Lawrence Omule, Serwanonda Rogers, Paul Sema VIP, Elijah, Elian, Yatua VIP. Banage, nyina address na Micah Diary samwe, Paul Sema Elijah, Ndagira wentusa wendeta yo Micah Diary. Sechituleko Norman, Richard Wanga, Ntale Samuel, Julius Sengoba, and Chikawa Ricky. Guys, today is Monday, and I want us to talk about how to stop the habits, that eat away our money. Especially now, today is mid-month, almost to go to say marketing. But there are some of those expenses that we get into, that are not really smart. There are habits that we have that are not really smart for us. And I wanted us to talk about them. How to avoid them. Kambes VIP, good morning. The direct shot, good morning. Let's talk about the not so smart habits. Or let's talk about the smart money habits. That we should adopt as car owners and hustlers, because some of us are hustlers. We hustle every day. So guys, let's talk about those habits that we have in the mid-month that eat away our money that we should stop. Or let's also talk about the good habits that we should adopt to stop eating our money away. Tell us, soko tubuli there. Truth, not just a brand for car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda we roll. From dusty road to beams of control. Real steams, we break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars. Welcome to the road, where all the mystery soul. For the love of cars, Uganda. On the streets, the stories right. All the newness and the bright. So we break it down, no propaganda. Every talk was gotta tell. Feeling try to see the scale. We talk the truth, not just a brand for car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda we roll. From dusty road to beams of control. Real steams, we break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the
love of cars, pre-purchase checks, we lead the way. Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, drive into tomorrow. We bring the love, not just the horsepower. Is it a new or a TX5? We'll show you what's real, not just the hype. Stalin bills and engine modes. We teach you more than just photos. Take tools from the basics up. Truck and B and car gear stuff. If you knew always is open. For the love of cause you ain't seen nothing yet. It's in reality, drive it wrong. This is more than just machines. It's the love, the life, the dream. Oh. For the love of cause, Uganda we roll. From dusty road to dreams of patrol. When your steams we break it down. Helping every number in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cause,
Good morning, my people. Once again, today, we have this is the 9th month of the year 2025, and we are halfway that month. And during when we are starting the month, we have all these goals, we have all these plans, we have all these things that we want to stick to, especially with our spending. But as the month moves, then we start doing our own things. Yeah. So there are some habits that we can adopt as car owners, as car lovers, and of course hustlers, to enable us make smarter money decisions. Yeah. And I have a list of some of them. One thing that helped me, for starters, Engineer Joshua +256. Good morning. Search record number nagai munang next month. I'm with I changed my mind from Kawundo to either Primo X, Fielder budget 25 to 30. Okay. To always move with no cash. It helps avoid impulsive purchases. Most of the shopping is done impulsively. Nosanga chapati newe kanji kulenga yabbiriemu. Mwana huyu yavuze pashola Honda. So guys, Ricky is saying don't move with cash. Don't move with cash, otherwise you're going to spend impulsively, and that's not a very good idea for you. It's not a smart move to spend impulsively. With cash, you're going to spend impulsively. One smart decision that you could make is buy the Micah diary. We have it at only 35,000 shillings. It will help you keep track of what you spend on your car, especially. Council Patrick Asiku, good morning. Nima, hi. Yes, it will help you keep track of where you put your money every day, especially to do with your car, and that's good. So people run short of money towards the end of the month because by like 3/4 of the month they had spent all the money. Most of the money they spent without planning. Yeah. And that's bad. Of course, there's this thing of impulse spending on car accessories. Okay, and also during the mid-month, avoid going to Chinatown. Temugenda mu Chinatown baganda bangenze mbalabula temugenda mu Chinatown. Temugenda mu Chinatown. And especially don't go there with your kids. Abana bajja kuguza buli kimu. Don't go to Chinatown in the middle of the month. Wait, start planning for what you will buy next month today, and then have it in the budget for next month. Then if you have it in the budget, you can go to Chinatown in the middle of the month. But going to Chinatown today is not a very good idea, or during this week. Guno mwezi abantu balya sente ne bazimalawo. Nezigwerawo dala. Chris Fitness, good morning. Stories of Uganda. I decided to never buy a car accessories because you find that the most of them don't add much to the car. That's a very important point. Most of the accessories we buy don't actually add much to the car. They don't benefit the car as much. For example, a woofer. Nobody ever really needs a woofer, yeah? Oh, but people still install the woofers in their cars. What the like you'll find someone that installed a woofer in their car and they have spent like 2 weeks in a radio because they are busy. Always stay home at the weekend during the middle of the month. I don't know what happens with mid-month spending. Normally it eats most of your money going. So what are some of those smart decisions that you're making mid-month? There are people that create unnecessary trips. I realized even if it's family. Kati, there are people in my family that, of course, this is extended family, that I have a nuclear family, which I see every day, morning and evening, whether I like it or not. And then we have an extended family. Now, some members of my extended family created a habit where they tell people, now, we knew this as we were growing up. This is especially true to people that had fences. But as we grew up, well, even if you could child, me, I'm never there. So you might never even find me there. So and because it's a habit, I just never call and I don't visit. We meet at family functions if we have to meet. Probably weddings, kwanjulas, and well, burials and lumbes. Those are unfortunate, but they happen. So if we have to meet, we meet there. And obviously now for me, they see me every day because I know even when they don't tell me, most of my extended family watch my broadcasts. So they see me every day. I may not see them every day, but at least when I'm not fine, they will know, because they will know then if I don't post a video on one of my platforms, then they know I'm not okay. So if I post a video, they know I'm okay. So they see me every day. Show you Alex, hi. In the modern Jews, good morning. Which place is this? Dan Mukisa in Zambia. This is in Zambia. So guys, what are some of those smart money decisions you've made that help you save money, especially in the mid-month? Then I found that frequent eating out and unnecessary watching of entertainment outside. I had bought my was it a 60-inch TV? Yeah, made in Ajasa. Nempulira bubi dekati made go wa sente ntono ngate yawereza n'abeewabwe ugenda mukola ki? Era that month the maid teyasula nadde ewaabwe yanyononera sente empitirivu. Kiri awo TV tolina kyoyinza kikola. Repairing it is more expensive than buying another one, but also buying another one for me feels like it's an impulse buy. My kids were enjoying very huge pictures. Now they are back to the old 32-inch. Yeah, but one time, some people don't pick calls from people who impose black tax on them. Me, there are people that I know I should be giving money, like my grandmother. You know, more sent so simulinda kunkubira ate ne bwankubira. I know that okumbuza akenda kuzino kuba kutonotono abazadde. I know they have those tricks of saying muri mutya but I know that conversation teyali badde osengamba badde nawereza dda sente okitegeera. So normally mbeerawo nga nange siri mu mudu oyogera ku simu. I just send the money. People don't answer phone calls now. Me, I personally don't have that black tax. I don't want to say I have black tax at all. I don't have aunties and uncles that have children that I have to help, because that's something I just decided on my own. I don't have little brothers or big brothers that have given birth to kids that I have to take care of. I have made my decision and I've told all my cousins. I've told all cousins, bozala abana nga tobasobola tonyega. I have 2 kids because that's what I can afford. Nange sijja kunyiga. Okitegeera. Fena tuzaala abaana be tusobola. For me, that's something I've made quite clear from the beginning. So I don't expect to see because I don't really have a brother or sister. I have cousins. Okitegeera. The stepbrothers enkwatagana yo teriiwo kuba tetwakulanga weeri teyinza kubaawo mubukulu. And I've made my kids can visit your kids can visit my kids. We can go have fun as a family, but I don't expect any of my cousins to come to me ate fees zimbuze mpolaayo oba nze naba influencing n'obutapapa kuza bonna bagaaji abambagala bakuba migo wayizaala abamuze mwennyini nze mbalemerako kati gundi otuwaayo ddi akaaga. I think I made them think twice. So me, I don't have any black tax, and I don't expect to get any black tax anytime soon. I can't afford black tax. Whatever, I can't afford Uganda tax. So eating out and entertainment is one of the things that you should avoid mid-month. Because when you go to eat out, first of all, you're going to spend on fuel, apart from the programmed spendings. Like me, I have a programmed spending. Friday is eating out. Only Friday. Okay? My kids have theme days. Monday is Rolex day. Tuesday is ice cream day. Wednesday is maize. Thursday is fene. And then Friday is eating out. Saturday and Sunday we are home. So they have theme days, and those theme days work for them. And I think we also have a little bit of balanced diet. We don't eat a lot of junk. Okay, we eat a lot of junk food. If you eat Rolex, that's junk food. Ice cream, that's junk food. And then Friday is junk food. And then we only have 2 days of organic maize and fene. And then at home for organic food, only organic food. And then of course paying avoidable penalties, and fines. For example, sometimes I stay in a line like this. So line. Why? Sagara kusanga traffic wali maso atata ndiko kunegayiriza kaze techina ku fines. I don't want to be helped. Njagala omusirikale nanyimiriza nangambe ekintu kimuka nice your permit njimuwe angambe go. Sagara kunyamba, sagara kunegayiriza, sagara kummalira budde okitegera. That's why sometimes I stick to the line like this. Nendeka abagala okubegayiza abagala okugaba omutwalo bagende. So you can also avoid that. So those are money traps. Impulse spending, overfueling, or unnecessary trips, frequent eating out and entertainment, paying unavoidable fines. Now, one, I told you, track your fuel and repair costs every week for your car or every month. You can do this through the My Car Diary. Some of you guys don't know what the My Car Diary is. Let me show you. The My Car Diary is this book here, and in this book we have you see all those gaps. Those are places you will write your expenses: fuel, repairs and maintenance. If you have tolls that you pay, like the Entebbe Express, fines, accidents and damages, police receipts and fines, and others. And then you have a total for the day, and then you also have a cumulative total. So you can buy the My Car Diary from us at only 35,000 shillings, and then start recording your expenses. And then hopefully we will have an app for that as well. So that omusajja wa State House nga ayina empisa kitala kya green neyajira bali aba kitade bwe kiba kyadde ayagala kuyita mbuyisi. So use the My Car Diary to track and separate funds. Government kati moroka buli mwezi ngenda giwanga sente lwezi zaki is a maintenance. And of course, you guys, you can spend a couple of months without maintaining your car. Nze mbeera matugeri eri mu kyalo naye nsobola okuvuga emmotoka yange emyezi ena nga sikanise. Kati gwabeera mu kibuga lwaki okanika suspension buli mwezi, kitegeeza ovuga bubi. So you can drive a bit more carefully, okitegeera. And then of course you can delay non-essential purchases. Yes, like going to Chinatown. That Chinatown is definitely, Chinatown has only non-essential purchases, non-essential items, things you should be avoiding. Waliwo omusirikale oba abantu bakuba mukubi kitaala. Waliwo omusirikale. Tuite wansi tuite waggulu mungambe. Arthur, okay, thank you. Richard Aki, good morning. George Senku, good. Tuite wansi tuite waggulu. Asoko okungamba gwe ngenda naye wansi waggulu. And then of course guys, plan errands so that you don't waste fuel. Bobono ogende e Masaka ku Masaka road bonna wali badola ku Masaka road bakyalire ku odu dakika 2 bonna genda tuite wansi kale katuite wansi abantu bonna be wali kyalidde ku Masaka road. Don't go to Masaka road today and then you'll be waiting to go visit Masaka road people at next week. For example, nalingenda okulaba my jajja yali angamba jangonda be. So I said, what can I do when I go to visit her? So I said, because embozi kati nze embozi sida nyingi nnyo y'abantu bakulu, embozi yange entono n'abantu abakulu. I realized abantu abakulu ebiseera ebimwe bonyumye nnyo nabo ate they misunderstand you. Also apart from misunderstanding you, wansi tewagenda gana mulowoozo okujjako nga neenyize wano bwenti. Senga nzino wa taxoli. Katugende naye kuba bakkiriza okukakuba kadanka ngene kakube. So I realized abantu abakulu ba misunderstanding nnyo ebintu byetwogera bonyumye nnyo nabyo. Okujjako nga byonyumya bye baagala onyumye. Okitegeera kasita taking a direction yabwe ate direction yabwe sigirina nnyo nze nga Arthur. Kati tugenda tunywayo dakiika 2-3 nga nsiibula. Kati so when I was going to see my grandmother, katuyite waggulu enkya, tomorrow tujja yita waggulu. Twamaze okudda wansi. So nengenda ne shooting alole. Lena shooting alole y'omusenyo yo elef. Ninga kati ngenda kuyitirawo soke mubuzeeko, ngene shooting elef nkomewo mubuzeeko awonsiibule. Era kyekyo kye twakolera ddala. Recently from Motor Brothers to Sino Truck Group launched brand new cars. Yeah, Japanese vehicles may struggle. Why? Abachina bagenda tandika oleeta emmoroka empya nga ziri almost the same price as the new old. Musajja wa wisha abadde ki? Oyingira naye kulemye okuyingira. Yenna yateeka gaadi ku mmotoka. Banaye bwe mbawe muli wana abantu ba for the love of cousin nga muteeka gaadi ku mmotoka eze nganda. Toyina sente zigula gaadi otetenkanya tu gaadi otuganda. I need you so I never leave you so. Every night that I really feel you, I can't deny. Give us a chance, you and I. Emoroka eyo nnuwa yaliwoko nga yabagagga ssebo. So guys, let's go into some mid-month expenses that can drain your wallet. Nga sente zo sengo otandika okukola ebintu ebyo today bikulyako sente. One of the habits I picked up for me was taking a full tank. Full tank saves you a lot of trouble. But nali nakagende wange Matuga, I would get fuel every morning because that's something that we used to do nga tushali kumpi n'ekibuga. But when that day, I realized I would lose about 5 minutes to 10 minutes every morning. And you just add up 5. That's about 25 minutes a week lost in trying to fill up. Atengo rumo onywa amafuta ku macha n'onywa n'olweggulu. Kati olwo lunaku luba lusitufudde dakika nga 15 ku 2. And that's not bad. That's not good at all. Okitegeera. So atenga ga mafuta amatono somehow emoroka eganywa ku speed y'ekika ekya waggulu. So I decided that I would start taking a full tank of fuel, and that has worked for me. One, it has helped me track the expenses, my fuel expenses, but also 2, it has saved me a lot of time. And also it has helped me understand which upgrades I should be making with my car. That's how you find that I'm driving a hybrid right now. Kuba nagenda nenchiranga eri emoroka ya internal combustion iyo car sijja gisobola. Okitegeera. When nanywanga full tank ebbiri nywawo full tank emu, that's a very huge saving. Okitegeera. And then of course waliwo ebintu ebirala ebimala okutumalako sente. I've seen people that replace two tires. That's something I never do anymore. I used to do it, but I don't do it anymore. When I'm replacing tires, I replace 4 tires at once. You spend a lot of time and sometimes money. Why? Tire prices don't go down, they just go up. So if you buy 2 tires today and each tire is 140,000 shillings, abai katulabe kamba iseke wantu omutayitangako kubanga wo wayinza okutambula tokusinga gye twagala nga watambudde. Wano wetusalirawo kamba iseeko wano waggulu wo bulijjo temuyitanga naye wanaatambula badde jala bayisaawo naye walekanga watajja ttambula. So guys, okukyusa ng'okyusaako omupiira gumu oba ebiri olw'okuba gwe guweddeko, that wastes a lot of your money and time. Okitegeera, it wastes a lot of your money and time. Buli bw'ogula emipiira, I would advise that you buy 4 tires. Wano waggulu mbadde njagala waganya okutambula katuddeyo. It wastes a lot of your money and time. Kuba omupiira gwe watambudde katugende waggulu. Katugende tuyiteyoko mbadde temuyitangayoko waggulu wa paaka sikyo twali tuyiseyoko kamba iseeyo kati this is waggulu wa parking kadde. So guys, when you replace tires gula emipiira ena omulundi gumu. Why? You buy 2 tires today at 145,000, the next time you're going to buy 2 tires at 160, 170. Now that looks like it's very little money, but if you only change 2 tires, you're going to keep changing 2 tires every year. If you change 4 tires, you'll change 4 tires every 2 to 3 years. Some of you guys can drive your 4 tires for 4 years. Okitegeera nze nvuga emipiira ngivuga mwaka gumu n'ekitundu because of my distances. Yeah, my distances are high. So that's also another something that takes away your money. And then there are also minor repairs that you keep doing. I have a habit that every time I buy a car, I check everything. I check everything, air cleaner, plugs, brakes, and I replace everything that I need to replace at once. And the next time, normally I've realized that when I do that, the next time I actually make these replacements is normally about 4 months later. And that's something that is good for me. When I buy air cleaners, like for example, in my boot, I have 4 spare air cleaners. These are new. I went and bought each air cleaner at 10,000 shillings. Yes, 10K. Atenga air cleaner yemoroka yange yanjawulo muko, but I bought the air cleaner, each air cleaner at 10,000. So instead of using 20 to 30,000 buying one air cleaner, I bought ayagala okuyita gy'atalina kuyita mwe n'abaleetera jam. So I bought 5 air cleaners at 50K. Do you know how much money I saved? So waliwo ebintu ebimu nga nze bwe ngenda Nina kwenye fukubo lyafuka wano we ubanze simanyi gwe kakana. There are things that I do now that save me money. When I'm replacing brakes, I replace all 4 brakes, all four wheels, for all 4 wheels, and that saves me a bit of money. But Chinese vehicles will have an uphill task to challenge Japanese vehicles. A good number of Ugandans have no faith in Chinese products. Guys, I'm going to buy a Chinese electric vehicle come 2029 because it's definitely going to be cheaper than the Japanese. So I'm going to buy myself, or an American. I'm going to buy myself an electric Chinese vehicle because it's going to be affordable, very affordable. It's going to be very affordable. So we are talking about habits that are not smart and then replacing them with smart habits. So don't do small repairs. Bobo sobola ebintu ebi osobola in bulk because you're going to be driving the car for some time. Ebintu ebi bobo osobola bigula in bulk. Wano mumanyiwo ebintu ebi bobo osobola bigula in bulk. Bigule mu bulk. Oleme kwemenya nganze we naguze air cleaners zange 5 okitegeera ate era instead of buying like cheap things then abagamba plugs zange nzi ngendera ddala mu sifaawo gye nzijja. I know those are genuine plugs. And then when zigula manya bali abasifa okastemoro kebanga tayiwayo oil ezo plugs zikole omwaka gumu ku ebiri nga sizze muzikwata kera bintu byenkebera plugs tezibaako okitegeera. What other things? Stop the minor repairs buli week ogende bakoleka account. I've seen you guys, you have the habits nabalaba. There are some people that I inspect for natwale emoroka buli lunaku ng'agitwala bagikanike buli lunaku ng'agitwala bagikanike emoroka bw'oba osobola jiwo omuntu olunaku lumu agikole buli kyalina okikola naawe wasted day otuulewo bagikole ebintu ebyo ng'omanyi bye bali mu gikola okitegeera. Don't be there wasting a lot of time. And then of course there is this thing of you guys doing surprise services, and this normally comes with service like surprise trips during the week. All of a sudden your madam says, I want us to go visit so and so. Emoroka service inatira okugwa konoga na yati je tugenda watujja kudanga eweddeko, and then you decide, why don't you guys just wait? Service emoroka netuuka ne service ngalumu at the right time, and then you can head out to visit whoever you want to visit. I find that that's a better thing to do. Don't go to those things. And of course, traffic fines. Try as much as possible to drive very well, drive smartly, or avoid places where, because I understand that nebo novuga bulungi otya mulimu aba traffic ababbi nga yajja ajja kuyimirira mu kafo nga mubbi. Try to avoid nze waliwo abasajja abali ematuganga bayaye ennyo Kawanda nga bayaye ennyo nga babbi oli atakola number plate yange nangamba kikikuli nga ayagala kunziba okitegeera nga number plate nze nazisaba ku Ministry of Works, and I went and picked the number plates myself okitegeera ne mu exposing akakakodyo I am sure tebakyakabisa okitegeera. So gwe just know nti awaliwo ababbi bwe bakusumbuwa n'olaba nga tekyetaagisa, expose them. Kati tulina okwerwanako we tuli wano okitegeera, because bw'oteerwanako biyinza okukulya. And then of course, if your car breaks down in the middle of the month and you don't have money, try as much as possible to avoid borrowing. Avoid unnecessary borrowing. I'll tell you one thing, borrowing unnecessarily is a cost to you and to the person that borrows, lends you the money. Omuntu bwakuwola sente, bank charges, okitegeera, sending fees zimumenya. Naawe bw'onoobozaayo bagenda kucharginga. Kati tojja wulira nga kikuwa obuzibu. Ate omuntu ojja muddizaako sending fees, bank charges ze, ng'ate he incurred or she incurred those costs. Even in a way, they damage relationships. Try as much as possible to budget your month. Obeere ng'okimanyi nti kuno omwezi ngenda spending emitwalo 7 obeere nazo. Ate try to stick to that budget. Otherwise, tebijja kuba birungi. Don't go to long trips unplanned. Kati, I used to have a friend of mine akola ku NTV. Nazikanga, when we were at campus, so we had a lot of free time. We would go to burials and stuff. I tell you, for him, he got out of school earlier than me. So when I would go to accompany people for burials, ngangambane atha, or would of course sokola, or would the other people most of the times bagara sente, tebagara gogende nabo, baba kwagara mu sente, bawereze sente, oleme kumala budde gena mu ogenze kuzika olumu nokulaba tajja kulaba, olumu ajja kuba maziga alemena kujjukira nti wajja. So, and I think me I experienced that kukwanjula kwe twagenda ke Masaka ne tutalya na mmere bwe tukomawo ate nanyine kwanyu naga mwaganya okujja kwanjula kwange ngate twaliyo. The good thing is best man we twamulaba naye n'atulaba yagenda okutugamba temwajja nga tulyawo ne best man wali awo ntubuza best man tetwaliyo. We actually had pictures with the best man. So that's the thing. So I realize sometimes when people tell you about their functions or their misfortunes, they're actually looking for contribution or a bit of money from you. They are not saying come. Most people they don't mind if you don't come, but they mind if you don't give them a contribution. So and those are my experiences, guys. They don't have to apply in your life, but nze nyine ebintu nange byenzize ndaba nange ntandika okola conclusion ezange which take it now, like especially functions like weddings. Okujjako nga ndi mutwe mukulu nnyo mbulamu bw'omuntu embaga sigenda nze because I'm going to be seated there nga sina kyenkola and I get bored. Olaba I'm getting bored nga nzira mukudduka mu kisaawe okitegera olaba I'm getting bored nga I'm working. Kati just imagine me going to someone's function and I sit in a chair like this and I'm doing nothing there. Okitegera I go to someone's kwanjula and I'm seated there and I'm doing nothing. So okujja oli muntu wange nnyonyo, and I think that's a culture we are going to start taking on as Ugandans. Nti emikolo ogenda kujja abantu nga you're really, it's deep. For some people it's not really that deep. Yaze n'okujja ne bw'ataaliza oyo. I'm sure you guys have had such comments before. Abantu ne boogera batyo ne bw'ataalize tetwalitegedde nali manyi tagenda kujja kye kyamutuuseeko. So some people will invite you because they are obligated to actually invite. They have an obligation to invite you. Naenga sengasi obligation yeyo bali badete bakuyita. So that happens, and as soon as you understand that, then you start cutting on your trips, you start cutting on your expenses. So one of the things I realized is, if someone asks me for contribution of their mukolo, someone asks me for contribution for their mukolo, so what I do is I give them contribution, okay, and then on the day of the mukolo, for example, if I don't feel like going, I will calculate how much I would have spent on transport, eating on the road, and stuff like that, and then I send it to them. But other than that, I find that all those expenses that get because zikusumbuwa gwengo omuntu zikusumbuwa. So tell me, what are some of those habits that gwe ziwatandika to do away with because they are not very smart, and what did you replace those habits with? What did you replace those habits with? Fena twalitwadeko with those bad habits. Nze buli wamu nagendanga neje batampise nagendanga, and I think now I know better. So if you waffe tetwasuze na masanyalaze, and because tetwasuze na masanyalaze, omutasula masanyalaze, I don't know what happens. Ebyokukeera biba bizibu. Okimanyi nti ebyokukeera biba bizibu. Ebyokukeera biba bizibu. Netwakedde either way. And is one of the things I did. I'm creating a power backup by getting a second line. Sienda kwemenya. Arthur, how to get the Car magazine hard copy? Where in Kampala? The hard copy is Twazigaba Julius Zagwao, but you can look at the soft copy in the link I shared on the channel. Talking about borders, did you the border convention in Kolo with President Lol? I did not. It was there. I did not hear about it. Check our border Boba Ali Bachiman. Basic Chris, good morning. How is Victor? How much can I get a good wish UBG? I don't want to be very particular about number plates, but with a good wish, have at least 20 million. And then when you have 20 million, don't be looking for the old model. Then up your budget to 25 and get a new model. Those officers in Canada, Bansjam 5 came, why I have a beautiful madam inside. Chinese vehicles also sell in installments and establish assembly plants in countries they go. The future is for Chinese vehicles, like their phones took over in many markets. Japanese vehicles will always get high taxed and age limit, where Chinese cars get tax holidays. The rest will be history. Hi James, how's Texas? So I don't mind driving a Chinese vehicle. I'll give you an example. You see the Sinotrucks. The Sinotrucks are actually doing very well. I've been talking to several mechanics, and they have told me that the Sinotrucks engine tested kufa. Bode gwaunga engine echali nam. So that's what they say. Because a new car is a new car. Kati bwabango mchina asobora okole motoka eri strong abo laba Sinotruck eyo. Nti engine esobora okusigala nga nayo nga bode eweddewo. Okitegeera. Lwakuba nti the thing with the Sinotruck bodies ojja kwesanga kuddamu kugiripeyari nga kiyinza okuba ekizibu ate okusinga ku zino ezaffe abantu ze bamanyiira wazo bazikolanga nebifuuso nabyo bagenda biggwamu mu katale tebikyalimu okitegeera. I don't know what happens, but I think the lorries just have an expiry date. That's happening. MK Dental Hub, hi. But it's kubuzizaako. So guys, nze ngenda gula emoroka y'aba China we y'amasanyalaze because I know it will be more affordable than a Japanese one. Era ndi mugisondera emoroka yange y'amasanyalaze brand new zero mileage. So awo lwayagala okusonda nange, the deadline is 31st July for us to buy our new car. Sende zange zembadde ntereka mu money market sijja tezina machiwalenga nenyina zijje eno kati ngenda kuzisondera eno by 31st July tubenga tugule modoka ya zero mileage. Nze mbasiibule saawa eno. Hey Joshua Obulanyi, Mr. Comita UGVIP, good morning. Guys, thank you very much for spending the morning with me. Let's spend smart because omwezi guli makati. Okwewala okutuuka omwezi gye guggwerako nga tetulina ssente. Andi oyinza ozisipendinga ng'olowooza kanspending zijja tuuka omwezi gye guggwerako ne zitatuuka. Muyombya Mark Lawrence Omulese Wanonda Rogers, Paul Sema VIP, Elian Elijah Yatua VIP, Sekitoleko Norman, Richard Luanga Ntale Samuel, Julius Sengoba Chikawariki, The Direct Shot, Kambes ye VIP, Akatuhurira Boaz VIP, Engina Joshua Plus 256, Sekitoleko Norman, Mbamaze, Council Patrick Asiku, Nima, Chris Fitness Buru, Stories from Uganda, Muyombia Mark, Chiovio Alex, Henry Modern Juice, Dan Mokisa Media, Council Patrick Asiku, Ngumaze Richard Aki Case, George Senkubuge, Motion by Benji Karim, Lucky Mose, MK Dental Hub, Daniel Singoma, Basic Chris, Kawesa Victor, Musime Kim Job, James, Joshua Eden Farm, and Mr. Komita UG. Guys, thank you very much for being here with me. I wish you a very lovely day. I'll see you tomorrow in Market Tuesday. Abaine moroka ze mutunda mujje ku Market Tuesday ate muzitunde. Muziraga abantu mbabule jeri jango jigule. And of course, namwe abaina business and come tomorrow and tell us about your businesses so that we find ways of supporting you. Omanyi tubelenga ba service provider tetubamanyi, abatunda particular products tetubamanyi, and we struggle a little bit. Na yatira bujano omuntu for the love of cause. I said don't take advantage. Tomuseera. Okitegeera. Tomuseera. Dealing anainga bwadinze ne customer wa bulijjo. That way they will come back. Nete kitewuli kirumanga customer kumanya nti omusedde. Okitegeera nga asobola ofuna ekintu kyomuguziza ku bbeeyi kulayisi somewhere else. Bwagenda tadda ate agenda anyiizeemu. K Jovan, hi guys, I wish you a very lovely day. Ciao.